Hello, wishing you a wonderful day. All around, more and more older adults are beginning to ask the question, is a nursing home truly the only option for old age? After decades of hard work, dedication, and raising children, what they long for isn't just a place to stay, but a life of freedom, comfort, and meaning. And the truth is, they deserve that choice. Instead of accepting the monotony and limitations of traditional care facilities, many seniors are turning to newer living models, places where they can maintain autonomy, live in familiar surroundings, and continue to feel like part of a community. Some choose to live with friends to share costs and daily joys. Others move into co-housing communities, where people tend gardens together, cook shared meals, and host laughter-filled afternoon teas. Some keep their beloved homes but welcome housemates through safe and well-matched home-sharing programs. These alternatives not only help reduce costs, but also foster a sense of belonging, dignity, and closeness, things that many nursing homes still struggle to provide. If you're looking for a different path for yourself or a loved one, this article will introduce 5 popular and highly rated alternatives to nursing homes, options that are not only safe, but also restore to older adults what matters most, the right to live life their own way. Aging doesn't mean you have to leave the home you've cherished your entire life. While many people assume that moving into a nursing home is the natural next step when care is needed, there are now more options than ever that allow seniors to continue living at home, a place that offers safety, familiarity, and peace. Is it possible to remain in a familiar setting, keep personal routines intact, and still ensure safety and access to medical support? This is the question that weighs on the minds of many families as their parents or grandparents begin to need more care. The truth is, moving to an entirely unfamiliar place can be highly disruptive, not just physically, but emotionally. The loss of daily routines, privacy, or a sense of control can leave seniors feeling disoriented, even depressed. In contrast, staying at home, with a familiar chair, a small garden, or morning sunlight streaming through the same window, brings comfort and a profound sense of connection to life. Fortunately, today's advancements in technology and in-home care services make it possible for older adults to age in place safely and proactively. Families can hire caregivers to visit on a scheduled basis, whether hourly or in shifts, to assist with hygiene, meal preparation, medication reminders, or even basic health monitoring. Equipment like handrails, shower seats, mini stair lifts, motion sensor lights, and medical alert systems all help create a safer home environment without requiring a move. Additionally, modern technology, from wearable health trackers to home cameras with privacy modes and medication reminder apps, empowers older adults to live more independently than ever, while allowing loved ones to monitor and support them from afar. Aging at home with care support isn't just a feasible option. It's a dignified way of living. It allows older adults not only to receive the care they need, but also to retain their sense of control, an essential element of emotional and mental well-being. If you're looking for a solution that helps your loved one enjoy each moment of their later years in a place filled with memories, aging in place is a path well worth considering. And if living alone is no longer ideal, there are still many emerging models that offer both connection and independence. Let's explore them in the next section. Growing older doesn't mean giving up an active life. In fact, many older adults remain healthy, alert, and fully capable of taking care of themselves. But what they truly desire goes beyond independence. They seek a better quality of life. No home repairs to worry about, no loneliness, and no disconnection from their social world. Imagine a place where you have your own fully equipped apartment, but without the burden of cleaning or maintenance. Each morning, you can enjoy breakfast with peers, attend a yoga class, or join a group book reading. Independent living communities are quickly becoming an ideal choice for older adults who want to live comfortably, actively, and privately, while staying socially engaged in meaningful ways. Unlike nursing homes or medical care facilities, these communities are not focused on daily health care or treatment. Instead, they provide a living environment tailored for those who don't require constant medical assistance, but want to embrace their later years to the fullest. Residents live in private units, ranging from compact apartments to individual homes, while enjoying a full-service ecosystem that may include restaurants, gyms, transportation services, entertainment programs, libraries, gardens, and communal spaces. One of the most appealing aspects of this model is the balance between freedom and privacy. You still have your home and you control your daily schedule. But when needed, support is just around the corner, whether it's a helping hand or a friendly conversation. No one intrudes on your privacy, yet you never feel alone. Multiple studies have shown that social isolation is one of the leading causes of depression among older adults. In contrast, living in a vibrant community brings not only joy, but also mental clarity and a renewed sense of purpose. Older adults draw inspiration from those around them, sharing activities, learning together, and savoring every small moment side by side. If you're seeking a solution that allows your loved one to live independently without loneliness, comfortably without detachment, this is an ideal option. With the perfect blend of private living and community support, this model is becoming an increasingly popular path for aging well, joyfully and meaningfully. Old age doesn't have to be a time of retreat. On the contrary, it can be a new beginning, a phase of life that moves more gently, more deeply, and more happily. Independent living communities are not just places to reside. They are living proof that growing older can be a radiant chapter of life. Living with family, 3 generations under one roof, is not just an old tradition, but a modern, human-centered trend making a meaningful return. When older adults no longer wish to live alone and nursing homes aren't the ideal option, multi-generational living offers emotional connection, mutual support, and financial savings. A well-rounded solution for a joyful later life. Rather than viewing old age as a time of retreat, many seniors are returning to the heart of the family, where they're seen not merely as individuals in need of help, but as integral members of a loving ecosystem. Sharing daily life with children and grandchildren gives older adults a sense of purpose and value, along with the joy found in simple moments, a lively family meal, a story shared at the dinner table, or the innocent laughter of a grandchild. Practically speaking, this is also an extremely cost-effective choice, compared to monthly fees at nursing facilities, which can run into the thousands of dollars. Living with family drastically reduces expenses through shared housing, food, utilities, and caregiving responsibilities. It's not only more economical, but also allows for greater control over personal health and daily routines. That said, shared living comes with its own set of challenges. Generational differences in lifestyle, routines, and communication styles can create tension if not managed with care. Seniors may crave peace and quiet, while children bring energy and noise. Unspoken expectations can sometimes create pressure for both sides. The solution lies in creating a living space with gentle, well-defined boundaries. Many families have added in-law suites or renovated separate floors for grandparents, ensuring privacy while keeping caregiving accessible. In addition, small family meetings where everyone has a voice can go a long way in building understanding and harmony. Most importantly, respect is key. When the whole family sees the elder as a source of wisdom and value, not a burden, the entire household atmosphere transforms. Children learn love, gratitude, and generosity, while older adults experience a daily sense of belonging, usefulness, and love. Multi-generational living is more than a housing solution. It's a deeply intentional way of life where every member has a role, a purpose, and contributes to the collective joy. Older adults don't just receive care, they give it back through life experience, unconditional love, and meaningful presence. Old age then becomes not a stretch of lonely days, but a warm journey shared with loved ones. And sometimes what one needs most is not professional care, but the sound of laughter from the kitchen or the tender gaze of a grandchild filled with affection. As we grow older, the need for connection becomes just as important as medical care. Many seniors neither require a nursing home nor wish to live in isolation, yet often feel lost in the maze of housing choices. In this context, shared housing is emerging as a simple, familiar, and deeply human solution, where the act of sharing offers far more than just saving money. Co-living is not a new concept. For decades, it was common for older adults to live with friends, relatives, or loved ones. providing care and companionship to one another. In today's increasingly individualistic society, this model is making a quiet comeback, especially among senior communities, as a more connected way of living. Imagine living with a like-minded companion, someone who shares your lifestyle, routines, and interests. Each morning begins with coffee and quiet conversation. Afternoons are filled with grocery runs or cooking together. These seemingly small moments are, in fact, powerful antidotes to loneliness, a major contributor to mental and physical decline in old age. Beyond emotional well-being, shared living is also highly practical. Splitting housing expenses, rent or mortgage, utilities, internet, and groceries can significantly ease the financial burden of retirement. For seniors living on a fixed income, it's a smart way to maintain a higher quality of life without constant financial worry. Having someone under the same roof also means having an added safety net, someone who can help in emergencies, remind you to take medication, or notice subtle changes in your health before you do. It's a form of informal care that is often just as effective as professional support. Today, various organizations and online platforms have developed senior-specific home sharing programs. These systems go beyond just matching based on location and budget. They consider personality, habits, and lifestyle compatibility, helping ensure a smooth and positive co-living experience. Of course, like any relationship, shared housing requires clear boundaries. A well-discussed and agreed-upon living agreement, covering chores, routines, and visitor policies, is key to maintaining harmony. Open communication and mutual respect are the foundation of a peaceful shared environment. Interestingly, shared housing isn't limited to people who already know each other. Many have formed strong, even family-like bonds through matching programs. With openness and mutual understanding, a shared home can become a place of healing, companionship, and renewed joy in living. This model also appeals to groups of close friends in later life, those who don't want to live alone but aren't drawn to the traditional family structure. They create their own mini community, where each person has private space but also daily support and camaraderie. Shared living helps older adults feel seen, heard, and, most importantly, not left behind. It's a form of independence that exists within companionship. And in a world where loneliness can drain the spirit faster than illness, simply having a friend to sit silently with at sunset can be priceless. Ultimately, shared housing isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. But for those who cherish connection and seek to remain independent without being alone, it is a choice worth considering. It not only extends life, it enriches it with friendship, laughter, and daily moments of shared humanity. Aging brings many changes, not just in health but in lifestyle needs. When daily tasks like dressing, bathing, or managing medications become burdensome, yet full-time medical care isn't necessary, an assisted living facility offers the perfect bridge between independence and support. This isn't a hospital, nor is it a closed-off nursing home. It's a living model designed for older adults who need light daily assistance but still want to maintain their privacy, freedom, and personal dignity. In these settings, seniors live in private apartments or rooms equipped with everything they need: bedrooms, bathrooms, and small kitchens, so they can continue to feel at home. What makes this model stand out is the presence of 24/7 staff support available to help with personal hygiene, medication reminders, safe mobility, and meals. Staff presence doesn't intrude on privacy. Rather, it provides a reassuring sense of safety and protection. Residents maintain control over their daily routines, always knowing help is nearby when needed. Beyond personal care, these facilities foster an engaging and social environment. Seniors can join daily group activities such as art classes, light yoga, brain games, movie nights, or simply enjoy afternoon tea and conversation with peers. These small moments build community bonds, reduce loneliness, and help maintain mental sharpness. One of the greatest strengths of assisted living is balance. Seniors aren't managed, they are supported. That distinction is key. They have their own space, but they don't face every challenge alone. They can choose to accept or decline assistance depending on their health and preferences. All care is personalized. No one is forced into a one-size-fits-all approach. Each person is honored as an individual. This peace of mind extends to families as well. Adult children can go about their lives, work, and responsibilities with greater ease, knowing their loved ones are in safe professional hands. They can visit at any time and maintain strong emotional bonds, now strengthened by confidence in the quality of care their loved ones are receiving. In terms of cost, assisted living facilities typically offer flexible pricing based on location, room type, and the level of support needed. While not as inexpensive as aging at home, it remains a more affordable and practical choice compared to long-term hospital care or full-service nursing homes, offering both safety and a high quality of life. Many facilities also integrate light medical services, such as blood pressure monitoring, routine health checks, or on-call doctor visits, so residents don't have to travel far for basic health needs. Above all, assisted living isn't just a place to stay, it's a place to live. A life that is gentle, self-directed, and well-supported. Here, older adults can rest, enjoy, and fully embrace their later years with dignity, care, and the joy of community. Living in a beautiful, secure environment, supported by people who understand and respect them, that's a precious gift every senior deserves. And assisted living is the door to a life of greater independence, well-being, and happiness each day. We often say that old age is the twilight of life, but if we look closer, it's not the final chapter. It's a new beginning, where depth, peace, and true values take center stage. As the body slows down, the soul finds space to reflect, to connect, and to truly feel what matters most: freedom, dignity, and love. There's no single best living arrangement for everyone. Every older adult has unique needs, personalities, and circumstances. What truly matters is having choices, and those choices must come from understanding, respect, and a desire to create a joyful life, not just a convenient one. Whether staying in a beloved home, moving into an independent living community, living with family, sharing space with a housemate, or choosing assisted living, the core remains the same. Older adults deserve to live with autonomy, safety, and meaningful connection. They don't need someone to decide for them. They need to be empowered, heard, and supported in ways that honor their individuality. Aging is not about stepping back. It's about slowing down so we can go deeper. And when living conditions are right, seniors don't just survive, they thrive. They live fully, joyfully, and with purpose. Thank you for taking the time to follow along and walk this journey of elder wisdom with me. Wishing you joy, strength, and I look forward to seeing you in the next content.